The man who allegedly caused a standoff with police early this morning is in critical condition tonight. Authorities say it was 22-year-old Amir Bey who began shooting at parked cars and at the Masonic Temple in the heart of Center City, Philadelphia at 6:20 this morning. And when police arrived, they became targets. As officials say, Bey raised his arm and began shooting, and then as many as 16 cops returned fire. Bey was hit and fell to the ground. He was taken to Hahnemann Hospital. The area was shut down while lawmen conducted an investigation. Commissioner Charles Ramsey said it was just lucky no officers or civilians were hurt or worse. Action News reporter Kenneth Moten went back to the scene of this morning's chaos tonight. Kenneth, folks in the neighborhood won't soon forget this.
Jim, with a gunman on the corner, a SWAT team in this area, and a lot of gunfire, no, they won't forget. Tonight, we know that Amir Bey, a man from South Philadelphia, no criminal history, underwent a second surgery for his injuries.
Friday night, and the bullet holes that struck this window of the Masonic Temple in Center City are still very visible.
Just heard the sirens and everything and just kind of sloughed it off and didn't realize how serious it actually was.
People who work and live around City Hall have been processing the chaotic and violent moments that played out early Friday morning when police say 22-year-old Amir Bey opened fire on random parked cars.
It's not supposed to happen outside of City Hall. That was what went through my mind, but I just chalked it up to some random whack job and just decided, okay, it's just Philly being Philly.
Bey stood there with the eyes of law enforcement on him, forcing the busiest part of Center City to come to a standstill. Police say he waved his gun while rambling on this corner of Broad Street and fired shots at officers before they returned fire, striking him a dozen times.
Whether it's been diagnosed previously or will be diagnosed later, clearly that was somebody of a deranged person to engage police officers in this manner.
After Bey was rushed into surgery at nearby Hahnemann Hospital, investigators went to work trying to figure out why it happened and how a man with possible mental problems got a gun.
When they bring a weapon and a gun into the game, it's a little bit different. We have going through a lot of programs to address our mental, people with mental capacities.
While the department commended the 16 officers who took action and fired dozens of shots at the man, investigators will make sure the shootings in the heart of the city were justified.
It's not something that happens every day. It's one of those things that occurs occasionally.
And the department says it will put those officers who fired shots back on the streets soon. Some may need retraining or counseling. Also, investigators are conducting interviews with the suspect's family, hoping that will help them figure out what set him off. Reporting live here in Center City, Kenneth Moten, Channel 6, Action News.
Thank you, Kenneth. Two former